Hey all, Lenny here, Senior Trader for P Capital Trading. Let's do the recap for Friday, January 19, 2024. I traded QCOM, which gave a very nice setup. But first, let's discuss the other stocks that I had on my watch list. To begin with, I had Valla or Bill. It had a gap down, a very small gap down. Valla is like one of the stocks that have a very small ATR, as you can see here. However, it's one of the stocks that I find to trade pretty well, and that's just my personal experience, personal opinion, and that really shows that some stocks can trade better for you than other stocks. Usually, I think like the stock with such an ATR should be something to be avoided. However, this is like a stock that I have good experience with, and I'm definitely profitable with. Well, it had like a small gap down. I found some volume, so I was looking for a short. However, market opens and there's really ugly, choppy price action, a lot of overlap. This was something not to be traded. In the end, like it made a small move down, but it was not interesting for me. Another stock on the watch list was Wayfair, W. It had a gap down. In the pre-market, you can see that the price actually was below VWAP, and I was actually more short biased for various reasons. Well, market opens, and what do we see? We see straight away a huge candle down. It was around $2 and I lost kind of my interest to trade it directly, like within the second minute or third minute after such a huge move down straight away. I also really, I think maybe in the end it gave some potential entries for the short side, but I didn't took it anymore. It had not like did not give the perfect entry that I am more or less looking for. However, I think that it still gave some entries if you were short biased and you had the stock on your watch list. I also had IBM on my watch list. It had like a very nice daily range gap up. As you can see, it gapped up from the daily range. Now, IBM is one of the stocks that does not, in my experience, trade very well. It's a very difficult trader. While market opens, we see a huge gap down. A big red candle. Price action coming up. It's coming down again. It's coming up. I see some mixed signals here and there. And I was also not looking anymore to trade it. Also because IBM is a pretty difficult trading stock. PayPal, on the other hand, is like a stock that usually trades very well in my experience. It had a gap up, as you can see here. Not a clean daily range gap up, but it had like a gap up. But I also noticed some mixed signals. See, like we're closing below the VWAP, first minute weak, then we got strong, then we got weak again. And I was not really interested in it anymore, as you can see here. Well, then we came to QCOM. I had QCOM on my watch list. It had I think a very nice daily range gap up. You see the price actually moving sideways. It's gapping up very cleanly. And from that point, I also noticed, by the way, a lot of volume. There was clearly a lot of RVOL. And let's do some price action reading, candle for candle, bar for bar, as I like it. Well, first minute strong, second minute strong. Third minute, a red candle. However, it's like a pullback candle, so in the context, it's fine. Well, fourth candle, strong again. Volume is a little bit low. That was something that caught my eye. Then we see a red candle, could be like a regular pullback candle. However, the volume was a little bit higher. Price actually came down, it came up again. So in the context, it's a red candle, but a little bit lower volume. And in the context, it doesn't have to be like a very weak candle. Well, candle afterwards is strong again, comes down, comes up again. Another strong candle, strong candle, strong candle. Also low volume again here, strong candle, strong candle, strong candle. So we see a lot of strong candles. However, the volume signals were a little bit doubtful. So, and I'm quite the perfectionist when I'm looking for entry. So it was not really something I was straight away looking. I was looking for an entry, but I doubted a little bit. Well, then we see like a consolidation, doesn't have to be weak, and we see like kind of a bigger red candle down on higher volume. At that point, I didn't really like this candle, like it looks kind of weak in the whole context. However, from that point, we formed a consolidation. The consolidation was also a little bit not the most prettiest because you see a lot of overlap. You see this candle falls within this candle falls within this candle, this falls within this candle. It's not the best. However, I saw clearly higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, everywhere like higher lows. At the same time, what I noticed was around here 10:04 that the Qs actually made a very aggressive sell-off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big red candles, or maybe 4 big red candles, while the Qs, so where QCOM, they stayed pretty strong. At the same time, still making higher lows, creating like a higher low, triple bottom here. Price action came down here. And then what convinced me was that there was also each time on the 5-minute price, it came down, came up, came down, came up, came down, came up. It holding above the pre-market high, which is here, the red line, as you can see it, like the red line. You can see it maybe here better. And then I decided to take the entry. And yeah, we made a nice move up for a good winner. I hope you enjoyed it. This was my trade for the day January 19, 2024. And see you next time.